The following operator's training video is a supplement to the owner's manual included with your Easy Slider. The Patio-matic Easy Slider is an extremely versatile food portioning and forming machine that can produce patties from a fraction of an ounce up to 1 pound. Depending on the mold plate being used, this unit can produce from 10 to 60 portions in a minute. Due to its ease of use, simple cleaning process, and its lifetime warranty, the Easy Slider is perfect for small or custom production runs. Remove the mold plate by pulling the ring pin from the back of the mold and sliding it out of the unit. Lift the lever handle up to remove the piston from the fill tube. Pull the ring pin from the top of the connecting arm off the lever. Pulling the ring pin from the pivot shaft allows the lever to be taken off the unit. Remove the 4 knobs from the threaded studs and lift the pivot shaft and the fill tube from the machine. If needed, the fill tube can also be unscrewed from its base for cleaning. Lift the mold plate stanchions and the bed plate off the threaded studs. All of the parts from the Easy Slider can be fully submerged for cleaning. Make sure the parts are dry before assembling the machine. Slide the bed plate and the 4 mold plate stanchions over the threaded studs. Place the mold plate in between the mold plate stanchions and the fill tube over the threaded studs with the labels facing the front. Next, the pivot shaft goes in place behind the fill tube, and the 4 knobs are tightened by hand onto the threaded rods. Assemble the lever handle to the Easy Slider by placing it into the slot on the pivot shaft and putting the ring pin through the hole. Finally, place the slot in the connecting arm over the lever handle and put the ring pin in the hole to fasten the connecting arm to the machine. The piston can then be lowered into the fill tube. Your Easy Slider is now ready for operation. Simply lift the lever handle to remove the piston from the fill tube and fill with product to approximately 1 inch from the top of the tube. Slide the mold cavity under the fill tube until it stops against the ring pin washer. This leaves a small portion of the mold cavity exposed. Apply pressure on the lever handle until the product fills the mold. The mold is full when the exposed portion of the mold fills with product. While holding pressure on the lever handle, quickly pull the mold from under the fill tube until it stops on the pin in the back of the mold plate. Remove the finished patty from the mold plate. Applying too much pressure when removing the mold may cause the patty to be overfilled, while too little pressure may cause the patty to be underfilled. If needed, the regulator plate may help control the weight of each portion. Instructions for the regulator plate are located in its packaging. When making patties with a multiple cavity mold, continue to hold pressure on the lever handle to properly fill the back cavities while sliding the mold out from under the fill tube. Once the 60 ounces of product have been portioned, simply repeat the previous steps with more product. To change mold plates that have the same thickness, remove the ring pin from the back of the mold plate and slide the plate from under the fill tube. Slide the new plate under the fill tube and place the ring pin into the hole in the back of the new mold plate. If changing to a mold plate with a different thickness, replace the mold plate stanchions with the proper corresponding stanchions. Each thickness uses different color stanchions. The proper color can be located under the handle on the mold plate. For further information, please contact your local authorized dealer. or contact Patio-Matic Incorporated at 877-938-5244. Visit us on the web at www.patiomatic.com.